Hey Polar Bears, this is Jeremy Glutting, class of 2006. While I was at Jackson High School, I played on the football team for 4 years. I also played baseball for a season, and I was on the track and field team. Some of you may know me as Coach Glutting. This is because currently I coach freshman football and varsity and JV boys lacrosse at Jackson. Today I'd like to take a little bit of time and talk to you about leadership and how I think that pertains to your athletic careers at Jackson, possibly your athletic careers moving forward into college, but also how it can help you in the classroom, both in high school, college, and then as you move on to the workforce. And I'd like to first start by quoting P.J. Fleck, who is the head football coach at the University of Minnesota. And Coach Fleck said, "Bad teams, no one leads. Average teams, coaches lead. But the elite teams, players lead." And what I think Coach Fleck's trying to say there is the teams that are competing for Federal League championships, for district titles, regional titles, state championships, national championships on a yearly basis, are the teams where the players step up and don't have to rely on their coaches getting them to where they need to be. And I think leadership can happen in several different ways. It doesn't have to be one certain leader for every single team. Some teams are going to excel by having leaders that are very vocal. Other teams are going to excel because they have someone who goes out there and performs great every single game. But as Coach Fleck said, those elite teams that are going to be competing for those championships year in and year out are the teams that have all of these types of leaders. Guys that lead in the classroom, people that are able to lead in the locker room, be the glue to the team, keep everyone together, guys that compete on the field, guys that are vocal leaders. It takes every type of leadership to build that elite team, especially in athletics. But also, I think, given some real-world application, both in the classroom and into the workforce, the elite leaders and the elite teams that are winning bids for jobs or employees that are getting the promotion over someone else, it's because they find within themselves that leadership style that's going to give them the best opportunity to be elite. And like I said, in athletics, it's going to be different every single time. But that also is in the classroom. Sometimes maybe you're going to have more knowledge than someone else when you're working in a team on a group project. But they may have something that could benefit you as well. So together, you are able to get the best grade on that project that you guys possibly can. Moving forward into the workforce, every company is built up of separate teams. And companies together can be teams competing against other companies, whether it's bidding for some certain type of job. The way for you guys to be elite and maybe to beat out that other company is not to rely on your bosses to help you get to where you need to be, but finding within yourselves, within your team, the leadership that it takes to put together a better project, a bid package for that company to choose you over your competitor. I really think that leadership can go a long way, both on and off the field. And, whether it's winning a state championship or whether it's, like I said, winning a bid for a company, getting a promotion at your job. Every step of the way, I think leadership can be a portion of what you do to be successful in life. Leadership, I think, expands to kind of overcoming adversity. The class of 2020, I really am feeling for you guys in this current climate. You guys had a lot taken away from you this spring. And there's not anything to relate to this. This is a situation that we've never been a part of. Hopefully, as I said, you can take some of your leadership qualities and kind of work through this process. Know that we're here for you. We're feeling for you. We're excited to celebrate you guys and the careers that you had at Jackson High School. And we're excited to see what you guys do in the future. Again, leadership, I think, is going to take people a lot of places, whether it's in college, whether it's in the workforce. 2020, I wish you guys the best of luck. Once a polar bear, always a polar bear. Never forget that. And as always, go Bears.